From Gloucester County College, it's the District 29 Wrestling Finals. With Ralph Ross Jr., I'm John Mondelli. And Ralph, welcome back. You must have did a pretty good job the first time because we asked you back.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun, and I was excited to hear from you the other day when they said we were going to broadcast District 29. Probably one of the toughest in the state and certainly the most well-balanced ones.
Yeah, for years, Paulsboro has dominated this district, but this year there's a different story.
Yeah, Paulsboro has had tradition. You know, I couldn't tell you how many won. I think it's like 31 or 38. But it's very balanced this year. It's a three-team race, it looks like, going in the finals with, surprisingly, the Clayton / Glassbar Clip Dogs in the lead. But there's a lot of big matches coming up and a lot of key matches that are going to determine that between Paulsboro, Clayton, and then Clearview.
Well, let's talk about the balance. We talk about Clearview, Clayton, Paulsboro, all with 7 in the final.
Yep, they have each one of them has 7 in the finals. Paulsboro and Clayton meet at 2 matches, 106. Where Paulsboro will be heavily favored, but 132, which I think is going to be the key match of the night. Also, both teams are going to need some help. Clearview could take this team by storm. They have 7 kids in the finals and very well could sweep in the finals, and that could take over things for them.
One match that won't happen tonight is Gentile and Van Brill. Ronnie Gentile breaking his leg early in the week. However, Van Brill's going to go against Rivera, who beat him in a dual meet.
Right. When Ronnie Gentile went down with the season-ending injury, certainly was devastating for Paulsboro. Not only did it leave Ronnie out of the lineup, Juan Rivera had to go move up, so there's another guy that they probably would have had in the finals. Lucky for him, he's only a freshman. It's a sad story, but believe me, we'll be hearing from him later on. Rivera-Van Brill will probably be the highlight match of the night.
Okay, we're going to have all the action coming up after this timeout.
His opponent is a junior, seated at number 1, 27-2 this year, 60-12 in his career, a 2011 District 29 and Region 8 champion from Paulsboro, John Gentile. At 113 pounds, a junior, seated number 2, 28-5 this year, 80-16 in his career, a district champ 2 years ago and a district runner-up last year from West Effort, Tyler Kaminsky. His opponent is a freshman, 30-5 this year and in his career from Paulsboro, Sam Marina. At 120 pounds, a senior, seated number 4, 18-8 this year, 58-42 in his career, 4th in his district 2 years ago, from Clearview, Alex Moncher. His opponent is a senior, seated number 2, 28-2 this year, 66-21 in his career. He was 3rd in this district 2 years ago and a District 29 champion last year from West Effort, Evan Zuzalak. At 126 pounds, a sophomore, seated number 2, 27-1 this year, 68-5 in his career. Last year he won District 29, finished 3rd in Region 8, and finished 5th in the state of New Jersey from Clearview, John Van Brill. His opponent is also a sophomore, seated number 1, 30-5 this year, 51-15 in his career, 2nd in District 29 a year ago from Paulsboro, Juan Rivera. At 132 pounds, he's a senior, seated number 2, 22-12 this year, 53-30 in his career. He finished 3rd in District 29 2 years ago from Paulsboro, Cody Kroos. His opponent is a junior, seated number 1, 23 and 11 this year, 52 and 32 in his career. From Clayton, Bill Millward. At 138 pounds, a senior, 27 and 8 this year, 62 and 36 in his career. He finished third in District 29 a year ago. From Paulsboro, Nick Knauer. His opponent is a freshman, 24 and 0 this year and in his career. From Clearview, Edward Lenkowski. At 145 pounds, a freshman, seated number 2, 20 and 11 this year and in his career. From Paulsboro, Nico Sabayanaya. His opponent is a senior, seated number 1, 20 and 4 this year, 93 and 23 in his career. He finished second in District 9 as a sophomore and was a District 29 champion last year. From Clearview, Dan Cornu. At 152 pounds, a junior, seated number 2, 31 and 2 this year, 74 and 15 in his career. He was third in District 29 a year ago. From Clayton, Stamento Will Aiken. His opponent is a senior, seated number 1, 26 and 0 this year, 73 and 38 in his career. He finished third 2 years ago and was a District 29 champion last year. From Clearview, George Skibinski. At 160 pounds, he's a senior, seated number 2, 25 and 10 this year, 44 and 30 in his career. He was third in District 29 a year ago. From Paulsboro, Mike Silvestro. His opponent is a junior, seated number 1, 27 and 1 this year, 77 and 14 in his career. 2 years ago, he won District 32 and finished 4th in Region 8. Last year, he was a District 29 champion and again finished 4th in Region 8. From Clearview, Connor Donahue. At 170 pounds, he's a freshman, seated number 3, 19 and 3 this year and in his career. From Clearview, Kyle McMahon. His opponent is a senior, seated number 1, 23 and 4 this year, 52 and 15 in his career. He was 4th in the District 29 a year ago. From Gloucester, Mike McKenney. At 182 pounds, he's a junior, seated number 2, 27 and 2 this year, 48 and 10 in his career. He was third in District 29 a year ago. From Clayton, Michael Robinson. His opponent is a junior, seated number 1, 31 and 1 this year, 63 and 16 in his career. He was second in District 29 2 years ago. From West Deptford, Rory Bonner. At 195 pounds, a junior, seated number 3, 19 and 10 this year, 32 and 23 in his career. From Clayton, Gabe Sastry. His opponent is a junior, seated number 1, 29 and 3 this year, 81 and 18 in his career. He was third in District 29 2 years ago, and a District 29 runner-up a year ago. From Pittman, Will Chiaffi. At 220 pounds, he's a sophomore, seated number 2, 25 and 4 this year and in his career. From West Deptford, Gerald Owens. His opponent is a senior, seated number 1, 24 and 7 this year, 36 and 19 in his career. From Clayton, Neil Coots. And at 285 pounds, a senior, seated number 2, 29 and 4 this year, 75 and 40 in his career. He's a district runner-up a year ago. From Pittman, Curtis Nealer. His opponent is a senior, seated number 1, 32 and 0 this year, 101 and 22 in his career. He has placed 4th, 2nd, and 2nd in District 29 his last 3 years, and 6th and 4th in Region 8 the last 2 years. From Clayton, Tom Rementer.
All right, there you have it. The introductions for District 29. We'll come back with all the action after this timeout. And back at Gloucester County College, a little old school, starting at 106, starting with the lightweights tonight. It is John Gentile of Paulsboro and Jody Robinson of Clayton.
It's a big match, one of the few two matchups between Paulsboro and Clayton. Paulsboro's highly favored in this match, so they're going to need to win this match and probably get a pin here. In district scoring, pin is not like 6 points. It's a couple points more than a regular decision, but excuse me. Going into the finals, Clayton has a 184 to 163 lead over Paulsboro, with Clearview at 158.5.
Well, Gentile got here. He had a tough semifinal match against Bonner, where he won 4-0. Robinson, an 11-5 win over Alex Eastlack. Eastlack advanced with a 6-3 win in his consolation match. 2 losses on the year for Gentile against some pretty good 106-pounders, his 2 losses.
Right, he lost to Sakala from Hanover Park in the state tournament the other day, and I don't know who else. He lost to
Del Barton.
Vasquez. Yes, Vasquez. There's a short little drag by Gentile to take a 2-0 lead. The primary referee is Ron Roberts, and the secondary referee tonight on the first match is Guy Moriello. It's a pretty athletic move there by Robinson to get not only come off his back, but only give up 2 points. A couple key matches tonight. This, of course, being one, but one of the big matches tonight is between the two is 132. Will be a huge swing match between Paulsboro and Clayton. Both teams are going to need some help from Pittman, and Clearview is not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. They got 7 guys in the finals, which 7 guys could be. They could come home with 7 titles.
Yeah, Clearview's strength all year has been the middle of their lineup.
Right.
And then they have surprise also, I think, coming in at 120.
Yeah, he upset the number 1 seed.
Jacobs.
Yeah, Jacobs, and he beat him pretty good, 13-0.
10 seconds left, first period. 4-0 lead for Gentile, trying for some more back points before the period ends.
He's running that pretty good.
Got a pin.
That's a pin.
158 the time. Second district title for Gentile. He won last year by fall.
Right, and he'll be the number 1 seed going into Region 8. He is the returning Region 8 champ. He should be the clear-cut favorite to win the Region 8 title. So he's taking care of business.
We go to 113, another young Paulsboro wrestler, a freshman, Sam Marina, and Tyler Kaminsky.
This is a rematch from the dual meet in which Marina won. It was 6-0, I believe, and he won pretty methodically. He controlled the match. He's in deep on a double. He's
good memory, by the way, with that 6-0 score.
Thank you. He's cutting through. That is not. They're 1 and 2. He funked them out. He got 2. He's on top. He's riding the legs. That's 2 points for Kaminsky.
So Kaminsky couldn't score the last match. Picks up 2 early points here, 30 seconds in.
He's in trouble here, though. He's going to have to look for a stalemate. He's going to hang on. He's got to either better his position, flatten him out.
West Effort likes using those legs.
They do. And Paulsboro was very prepared for him in a dual meet. He got his stalemate. I wouldn't be surprised to see here that Sam will probably sit out and look to catch the legs like he did in the dual meet.
Caution on Paulsboro.
Guy Moriella moves up to the head ref, and Mark Evans is the assistant ref. They'll have a rotation going.
Marina moves off the whistle, but it's going to say Kaminsky counter, but there's the escape.
He's got a tough front headlock in there. It's going to be tough to drag when he's tight like that. Marina's very long. He's going to look to throw him by here. I can tell he's chasing that ankle. Oh, he's got that cradle. That's not two right there. That's not two.
Last year, Kaminsky lost in a final to John Van Brill, who was a co-outstanding wrestler. Him and Skabinski, a couple Clearview kids, co-outstanding wrestlers.
He was in tight. You could tell that Sam was a little nervous. His first district finals, he's got a big crowd in front of him. I think he's going to calm down, slow this match down. That's what he needs to do. He's in on a tight cradle right there. This is going to be a tough region at 113. These two guys, you got Roccabolta from Williamstown, Gattinelli. That is two.
Napolimento, 3-2 now lead for Marina.
Napolimento defeated Roccabolta earlier in District 30 today.
What was that, their third match this year?
Second match.
Second match, and Roccabolta won both.
Yeah, Roccabolta won both by a point. It's 3-2 right here, 14 seconds left. Kaminsky would do well to get out and get one. I got getting the results coming in at District 30 from my District 30 scout, Lou Vizzoco.
That's good, man. You're giving me basketball scores. You're giving me everything. We go to the second, 3-2 lead Marina. Speaking of basketball, Channel 5 will be out at Paulsboro. Check that match out, basketball game, I should say, later in the week. They're going to go up against Haddonfield, last regular season game of the year for the Red Raiders, and could be undefeated going into that game.
Word is they were beating Paul VI earlier today. Marina's choice, it was Kaminsky's choice. He deferred, and Marina, not feeling comfortable on the mat, feeling more comfortable on his feet, took neutral. You can see that he slowed this match down to his pace. He's getting good shots in. It looks more like the dual meet match, and he's just really, really in on deep, and he looks to be a better technician on his feet.
Kaminsky, a junior, Marina just a freshman. He is the son of Paul Marina. He's on the one side, John Craig coaching on the other side for West Deptford. There's two. 5-2 now for Marina, after being taken down in the first 30 seconds. As you said, maybe a little nervous in the beginning.
Came out, he was a little jittery, he was real fast. He had to slow things down. Once you get past those jitters, then all your practice and participation takes over. There's one thing I did notice about Paulsboro over the years of wrestling and watching them, and especially in the dual meet early, they do not give up points. They hang and they hang and they hang. They make you earn points. He might be better off just cutting him here. He could take him down again, but he's not going to 5-2 lead. He's going to try and take that in the third period. They ride and they break him down. Uh-oh.
Marina trying to keep him in, under 30 seconds left.
Yeah, he's going to try and take a 5-2 lead into the third period. And looks like he broke him a little bit. He slowed Kaminsky down. Kaminsky doesn't have the fire that he had. He got that one takedown. Looks like Sam broke him a little bit. His head's on the mat.
Your thoughts on Marina wrestling on top? Looks like he's always working there.
Always, and they just don't give up points. Marina, Gentile, they just don't give up points. This is moving us closer to, I think, would be our feature match of the night, 126 between Rivera and Van Brill. That, I think, heavyweight are the two matches to watch.
I think that heavyweight rematch, wasn't that a 1-0?
Correct.
There you see Duca and Marina. Duca standing up, Paul Marina in the vest, sweater vest.
Kaminsky took top here. I guess he's going to try and go throw legs in. I would be very surprised if he gets his legs in on Marina here. Marina has caught the legs. He's got a body scissors in, which is good for a ride, but I don't think he's going to turn him. It's tight.
Stalemate, of course, John Craig and Vince Layton not too happy on that call.
I don't know why. He wasn't going to turn him there. This is just playing right in Marina. It hurts on his shoulder, but he ain't going to go over, I can tell you that. And it's just time ticking away, and he's just looking for a stalemate again. It's not going to get a stalling call.
Is there a point where you cut him and just try and take him down? I mean,
well,
he's been taken down, so I mean.
I don't know. I think you got 18 seconds till that point. I think he's got to go. That's his second caution.
I think it's one on each. He's got two. I know Marina got called for a caution.
I believe that's Kaminsky's second, though.
Okay.
He's got to turn. I mean, this. Marina doesn't have to see. He just catches that leg coming in, and once he's underneath that leg, see how he's under both those legs?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Now he might have a shot here. There's the count. We're going to have a tie match. Nope. Got two.
He's got to get a new count here. Oh,
potentially dangerous.
That is potentially dangerous.
5-4.
You cannot put that arm above his head.
53 seconds left, 1 point match.
Wow.
They did not give him the two back? I thought he got two.
Yeah, he did. He did get it. They just didn't put it up on the scoreboard. It's 5-4.
Okay, they just switched it.
Marina has got here. He got out. Oh, he's got a crate. He's looking for lock a cradle up. That's potentially dangerous.
Another potentially dangerous. 35 seconds.
Kaminsky's got to watch his caution here. Every time he comes up off one and he has legs in, it's going to be potentially dangerous. Marina, all he has to do is get up to his feet every time. He's got it in. Uh-oh. Once he exposes his hips, he's got both hands under his legs. He's got to shoot that through. No points, no points, no points.
Might get a reversal if anything.
No points,
9 seconds.
no back points.
Paulsbur's looking for two. There's the reversal.
That is two.
And it'll end up 7-4.
That is the correct call. He did not give up 2 back points, and he gave up 2 reversal. That's a great match. Correct call. It was not 2. It was 1 shot.
Even if he got the back, it would have been 7-6. He still got the reversal.
Yes, I agree. But Marina just toughed it out there. It was not 2.
Do want to add, by the way, that Matt Sparks of Gateway finished 3rd. He will be advancing to Egg Harbor. I'm getting ready to say Absegami. I'm so used to saying Absegami. Second-year Regents
right.
will be at Egg Harbor Township High School. We have the presentation at 1:03.
In 3rd place, from Gateway, Alex Eastman.
Geez, you get caught up into the hoopla of things. I've been on that side when the fans are screaming. It was a close call. But I believe that Guy Moriello made the correct call.
There's that at the end. You can see. Was it back points or not? You said no.
I say no. I say you had to hold him there 2 solid seconds.
The 2012, this is 29, 106 pounds, champion from Paulsburg.
And Marina holds on, gets the reversal. Let's go to the medal stand real quick. We see the top 3 place winners. John Gentile winning his second. He's a junior. His second district crown. He was a returning region champ as well. Well, we have a few seconds. I do want to thank the 3rd Legislative District State Senator Steve Sweeney, and Assemblyman John Burchett Kelly, and Assemblywoman Celeste Riley, making this match possible. And thank the people of Verizon, of course Comcast, who gave us this grant to be here. But thanks a lot to the 3rd Legislative District. They do good work all year round, and whether it's a groundbreaking in West Deptford, the 322 bypass, those guys are always working for us here in South Jersey. Now at 120, Zuzulak and Montreux, and this was the big upset you were talking about in the semifinals, where the number 4 seed from Clearview gets to the final.
Right. If Clearview can get a win here, they definitely will be in the ball game. The referees on the mat are Mark Evans and Buddy Treen.
The Wrestling Officials Association does have application forms for their scholarships here at the head table. If any wrestlers interested in picking up a scholarship form,
Zuzulak having an outstanding year. He had a tough semifinal match, though. I think he scored in the last 10 seconds to beat Wellington of Paulsboro, and then Jacobs, who lost in the semifinals, came back and beat Wellington for 3rd.
Wow.
Zuzulak just 2 losses, one early in the year to Nace of Hunterdon Central, 10-4, and then at Tech Fall, he lost to Billy Ward in the Group 2 playoffs, 15-0. Billy Ward's pretty tough.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough weight class with Ward and Carter from Timber Creek, who won his 3rd district title today via pin over in District 30. Things can happen here in the finals. You get a little momentum. You get some kids freeze up, some kids open up. That's different things. It certainly was a different match than we saw at the dual meet between Marina and Kaminsky.
Kaminsky, yeah. Now, if you're a Montreux from Clearview, you have nothing to lose here.
Right. Well, you say that until you're in the finals.
Sure, I mean, you don't want to lose, but,
Yeah.
so I'm sure you want to be careful, but you're the underdog.
In the Clearview corner is one of my old assistants, Dave Tomasetti, who was an outstanding wrestler at Washington Township. He was a state champ. We have a lot of state champs walking around the gym today. I don't know if you noticed, John. I seen Mark Manchio from Deptford, Dave Tomasetti. We have Joe Duca, Joe Hollywood.
I saw Alex Silvestro here.
Yes, Alex.
Manchio, you got to say 3 times.
Yeah, that's right.
He came hunting you down. A lot of people look for you when I got here.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's a good thing. 2-0 lead. Zuzulak last year won this weight class. I shouldn't say this weight class. It was 119 last year, 120 this year.
The
Beat
equivalent.
Rivera 3-2. Juan Rivera, who we'll see in the next weight class.
This place will be jumping. This place will be jumping for that match.
There's Tomasetti on the left. Talked about him.
He coached for me for 3 years at Washington Township. What an excellent technician. What a great coach. Because he has the advantage of working with the younger kids. Kids love him. There's not much better technician in the state of New Jersey than Dave Tomasetti.
Where did he go? Hofstra?
He went to Hofstra, was around the wave twice from being an All-American. I know he
Right.
had shoulder problems, but I can't say enough good things about Dave Tomasetti as an assistant coach and just as a person in general.
3-0 lead. Zuzulak. Trying to be the second wrestler tonight to win his 2nd district title. Gentile already did it.
Go back to that 113-pound match with Kaminsky. You got to throw him in the mix now. I guess that 113-pound weight class is loaded in regions.
Yeah.
All those kids could win it at any given time. The next match at 26, certainly the winner of the Van Brill Rivera match will be the number 1 seed, I would imagine. Unless Giampetti, I think.
$5-0.
Well, I can tell you that Paul Marina and Danny Antonelli are big West Deptford Eagles fans right now.
I would think anytime they see Clearview or Paulsboro wrestling, they're going for the other squad.
Yeah. Talked to Coach Damager from Clayton earlier. He was happy with the way things are. Of course, he was saying he didn't know if they could pull it out. Then I talked to Coach Marina from earlier, and he said he don't know if they could pull it out. So,
well, I'm looking at this District 29 program. Since 1966, Paulsboro has won every time but 68, West Deptford won. 69, Highland. 71, Highland. Kingsway in 97, West Deptford in 2008 and every other year it has been Paulsboro.
Pretty good run, I would say.
Again, 113-pound award winners. Please report to your
There's that last takedown.
Matt Sparks of Gateway, Tyler Kaminsky, West Deptford.
Is it tough here?
Paulsboro.
West Deptford kids seem to be good on countering. Here they front them up, they spin around. Seems to be like that's one of their
little technical problems
their
with
strong
that
points.
5-0, we go into the third.
Zuzulak looks solid. Looks like he's not making any mistakes. He doesn't have to really do anything here for this next minute and 30. Keeping the pressure on, slowing the pace down, making sure no big moves. He knows the only thing that keeps him from a district title now is a big move. You should see Moncher with a sense of urgency soon. He's going to be taking bad shots, and it's exactly what Zuzulak's waiting for.
These two guys wrestled back in February 4th. 8-4 win for Zuzulak.
Right, but
that was that stretch where West Deptford, I think, came in unbeaten, and then they lost 3 out of 4.
Right.
They had 3 tough matches. I know they had Paulsboro, Clayton, and Clearview. They lost 3 of those 4 matches.
Right,
but
I think Moncher and Jacobs wrestled earlier in the year too, and I think Jacobs beat them. It was a close match, but then Moncher keeps working here. He's going to have a desperation throw. Zuzulak knows it. Probably just going to stay away from him, just defending, doing a nice job, doing exactly what he knows. He knows he's got a district title unless he gets thrown and pinned here.
And he's up 7-1.
Trying to stay in bounds, waiting for that clock to tick. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's just going to block off. Up here, underhooks. He knows nothing big can happen as long as he has an underhook. Going to ward off those shots. 15 seconds away from a district title. Some smooth, smart, technical match. West Deptford will get their first district champion of the night.
Zuzulak wins his 2nd straight title.
And he's looking to go to Atlantic City. I would bet that would be his next goal. That's a good match, nice solid match. We're a little bit away from fireworks here, sports fans. This is the match of the night, any way you look at it.
And now for the presentations at 113.
And let's go to our presentations at 113.
Third place from Gateway, Matt Sparks.
Matt Sparks at Gateway.
In 2nd place from West Deptford, Tyler Kaminsky. And your 2012 District 29 113-pound champion for Paulsboro, Sam Marina.
And Sam Marina, Paulsboro, first district title. Might not be his last.
I would probably think not. Now Clayton's got to sit back and probably rooting for Van Brill here of Clearview.
Now wrestling.
Here we go. 126. Juan Rivera, the number 1 seed out of Paulsboro. John Van Brill, the number 2 seed out of Clearview. Van Brill, 1 loss on the year, and that was to Rivera in that dual meet.
2 big 26-pounders, and Rivera's a 20-pounder, actually moved up because of the unfortunate accident to Gentile.
4-3 was the score in that dual meet for Rivera.
I would have to say the winner here would be the favorite to win the Region 8 crown next week in Egg Harbor.
How good's that Robert McNeil, who's undefeated from Winslow?
You know what? He won the districts today, beat Virgilio from Timber Creek. I think Virgilio tech followed him last year.
Wow.
And then the kid comes back. He's 26 or 27-0. So Rivera's trying to short drag him here. He's in deep on a single. He's got it up high. Van Brill's going to try and crazy cradle. He bettered his position, but Rivera was not having none of the crazy cradle. If he could just windmill his arm out here, it would be 2. Van Brill's trying to hold his arm there. See how he has his arm in between his legs? Yep. He can't windmill it out because Van Brill has it.
We go back to the center, 54 seconds left, period number 1.
Good flurry there, good flurry. Right now, it looks like neither one of these kids want to make a mistake. First points would be huge. Uh-oh. He's in tight on that underhook. Oh, that's a nice shot. A nice high crotch.
The leg. Yep.
It's a nice high crotch. He's looking. He's got him. Now he's got to windmill it out. Now Rivera's in there tight on a whizzer. He's got to bring him back in. Good defense by both wrestlers. Good flurries. Both wrestlers are wrestling a great first period up to the marquee matchup. Van Brill's in on a double. He's got to finish. He's got 15 seconds to finish. Rivera's a very defensive wrestler. He breaks him down to his hips and pops his head. You're looking at 2. He's got 8 seconds. Right here is going to be 2. If he breaks his hips there, that is going to be 2. That looks like to be 2 to me.
Got it right at the buzzer. Right at the buzzer. 2-0 lead, Van Brill. Keith Morlum in the corner. He's the head coach for Clearview with Tomasetti. This time his 3rd year with the Pioneers.
That's a big takedown right there. Van Brill comes in with a claw. He's trying to get the Merkel in. He's underneath. He has his tilt. This is what we used to call Washington Township the Tomasetti tilt. It is nasty if you work it. Dave could score on anyone in the state with that tilt.
Come on, Johnny. Your attack. Run over.
Trying to spin
look
out.
at this. Oh, no. That's great hips. Both guys, great hips. You can't teach that. You go to all the camps you want and clinics you want. You either have that hips or you don't. Rivera's constant movement.
Hey, did you have those hips?
I did not.
Come on, Johnny. Your attack. Let's go.
Goes right to that claw, right to the cross arm. He's going to try and he's in tight. These kids are not giving up points, and that's what you need to do to win upstate. You can be good on your feet, but you got to be a hammer on top to get upstate. Those North Jersey kids. He's got to work up or he's going to get hit with stall. And see how he's bunching his hips? He's got to let go of that ankle. He's riding them tough. He's really doing a nice job on top here. He's putting that leg in. He's got a half. He's doing a nice job. He's a little high right here, but he's got that half in. Uh-oh. He's looking for a spladle.
Not going to get it.
Nah, Rivera recognized it and knew what he was doing. He's got 36 seconds. He's riding him tough. He's out with that half. Rivera, looks like he's losing a little thunder, though. A little flush in the face. Rivera looks fresh.
Well, let's see if conditioning is a factor in this match.
Conditioning's a factor in every match.
Not if you pin in the first period.
That's a caution on top. Van Brill does look a little flush, and Rivera does look fresh. If he rides him out here, it's going to be very difficult to make up those points. That's 2 cautions in a row. That could come back to haunt. He's riding that cross, that claw, which is a tight ride. He's throwing the boots in. He's got 23 seconds to ride. Rivera should show a little bit of Rivera needs to show some
urgency.
Urgency is the word I'm looking for. Thank you. If he doesn't get out of here, he's going to be in a deep hole. He looks like he's popped his head. That is huge.
Big reversal in the final
seconds.
Huge. Both wrestlers in the final seconds of the period picking up points.
Now here, the big thing you got to look for if you're Van Brill is not to get a caution.
I was thinking that same thing.
3 seconds left. You're not going to get out. Just stand still.
You still have choice in the third. We go to the third, tied at 2.
That was a huge, huge reversal. Van Brill's going to take down.
We'll watch that reversal.
Right here, I guess he thought it was enough time and he could ride him, and he just kind of fell off. And Rivera's just constantly moving, constantly looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see Rivera, if he doesn't do anything by a minute, cut him in a minute. I don't think he's going to ride him for 2 minutes.
No, he's not going to ride him for 30 seconds. He's out now.
But I can tell you what, in my opinion, as an onlooker, it looks to me that Rivera's fresh and Van Brill's a little flush. But we will see. Maybe he'll make me eat my words.
3-2 Van Brill.
This is living up to its billing. What Van Brill can't do is be satisfied with this 3-2 lead. It never works out. He's running that front headlock. He's in double underhooks. He knows he's in good position here as long as he has that underhook. So Rivera wants out of that underhook. If Van Brill can get that underhook in, we have no stalling warnings yet. Both wrestlers are actually being pretty aggressive. So I don't think anyone's stalling. Uh-oh. He cuts his corner here. Nope. 1:02 left for the district title for Van Brill and the top seed in Region 8. Uh-oh. Oh, nice shot. Uh-oh, nice shot. He doesn't really even have to score here, which he does. Beautiful take, beautiful move by Van Brill. Beautiful move.
He can finish it.
He's going to finish it, and that should ice it. That is 2 right there. If he hooks that leg with his leg,
there it is.
There it is.
5-2 lead.
He knows now, even if he gets reversed, he's just going to hang on. A reversal here doesn't even kill him. Van Brill has just been excellent on his feet, a technician.
5-2 lead.
He looks like a wrestler on a mission. He's crawling out, he's running that half. He's got a stalling warning to give, a couple of them actually, doing a beautiful job. He wrestled a perfect match.
19 seconds left, 5-2 lead Van Brill.
He knows it, he can smell it. So can Keith and Dave Tomasetti.
Of course, the #1 wrestler in the state at this weight class is Anthony Ashnold, who's never lost a high school match.
Yeah, I don't think he's lost many other matches either. He's up on his feet now. All he has to do is pretty much run away.
5-3.
If he turns around and runs away, he can win the match. He shouldn't be in there at all. Just back out and run away. He knows what he's doing. He's in good position. His hips are back. Van Brill wrestled the perfect match.
Got it. Got revenge. Picks up the win. 5-3. There's the Clearview bench, or bleachers. We'll take a break, come right back. Back at Gloucester County College, the presentation at 120.
And in 2012, District
There is a Zuzalak. Evan Zuzalak of West Deptford. Zuzalak finishing in first. Moncher from Clearview is second. Jacobs third.
I would say that Paulsboro needs to win this match, or they're in deep water.
Yeah, because Paulsboro, once they get up to those upper weights, they're not scoring any more points.
Right. This is a big match. If they don't win this match, I haven't done the scoring, but I would say it would be hard pressed for them to come back and beat Clayton or Clearview. I will say that right now, if I was voting, which I'm not, I'd give Van Brill OW right now. We're only 4 weight classes in. But
top 2 seeds, Bill Millward from Clayton, Cody Cross of Paulsboro.
Bill Millward's in a deep single. Approaches. kind of got a corkscrew. If he steps over here and he keeps it locked up. Millward fought it off nicely. That is not two. Nice job by Cody Croach.
Croce 23 and 12, Millward 23 and 11.
I remember times when you went in the districts 12 and 0, 13 and 0.
Yeah, there's a lot more matches now. Millward is a junior, Croce is senior.
Coach is in tight on a single. He's in deep. He's got 38 seconds, got plenty of time. Settle down. Millward's trying to break his grip, force his leg to the mat. When you get to this point, you force your leg to the mat like he is. He breaks his grip. He's trying to get double under. He's trying to front headlock him up. He's got a little cement mix in there. Looked like Millward stopped wrestling there in the end and almost cost him.
Blood time, Paulsboro.
Again, if any wrestlers are interested in grabbing an application,
Trying to check through our stats. I don't see anybody approaching 100 wins. We have a lot of underclassmen here, a lot of people with not a whole lot.
I don't see many upperclassmen at all. This district's going to be deep next year.
here at the head table.
Hopefully next week we'll be out at Egg Harbor Township for the regions.
Looking forward to it.
Everything but the drive. But the drive's not too bad. It's just
Nah. Stop and get a sandwich on the way. First period begins, concluded here, scoreless, 19 seconds left. Neither wrestler wants to make a mistake. Millward's in deep on a single. He's got to rush this one. He's got to have a sense of urgency here. Both guys are being stingy on giving up points.
we're going to go into the second period.
Good first period by both wrestlers.
Scoreless. You know, we mentioned Ashnold at 126. How about Kevin DeVoy? Poor kid. It's a tough weight class.
Well, that's right. You could look at it as poor kid, or you could look at it as, hey, I'm taking a second to Ash. Well,
Right.
I mean, not taking a second. You don't want to ever.
Or, you know
a lot of people have gone 32 and 20 because they don't want to be with Ashnold.
Right, and you never know what can happen.
Croach is out quickly.
Please start making your way to the awards area now.
One nothing.
Both.
Croce with the lead, 1-0 with that point here.
Oh,
the
he's in
second.
deep. He's in deep, and Millward decides to. Uh-oh.
How about that?
Man, that's athletic right there. That's hips. Uh-oh, Croach is in tight. Once he lifts him off the mat, there's two.
Gets a takedown. Now he's up 3-0. By the way, Tom Rementer of Clayton, the only one with 100 wins, picked up his 100th win in his tournament, has 101 wins.
Wow. He's got a cradle locked up.
Not going to have any room.
Two, not enough room, correct. I tell you what, this could be very detrimental to Clayton's title hopes. Just when you thought Paulsboro was out of it with the loss with Rivera, Croach comes up, looks like he's going to try and get him right back in it.
Next week, Brandon Keller of Timber Creek obviously will be the favorite at this weight class.
Correct. He picked up his 100th win tonight in the District 30 final with 11-1 win over Matt Solaire at Washington Township. I would say if things go right here in this district, he's looking for a tilt. I remember dual meet, Croach is tough on top. We have Gentile, Van Brill, and probably the winner of the heavyweight match will be the #1 seeds. Oh, he got out. Oh no, he didn't. Look at that.
Now he does.
That's a big point.
It's the third time we've seen points in the last 10 seconds of a period.
Looked like that came out of nowhere. Looked like Croach just stopped wrestling and Marine is not happy with him.
Three to one. Let's watch that takedown by Kroos earlier.
He got his hips in the wind. Once he gets your hips in that deep, it's tough to ward off. Millward takes bottom. He needs to get out right away, though. He needs to get out with more than a minute to go, I would say. He's on his feet. Brought to the mat. That's a tight waist. Once someone gets a tight waist in like that, it's tough to recover.
Thing is, if you're Kroos, you got to wrestle on top. You don't want to get hit for a warning.
No.
Because then if he does escape, you can't run.
This kid from Clayton is looking for this cement mixer, and he's either going to get him trouble, which he did in the first period because he got too quick, or he's going to hit him for 5. He's turning around. He's looking for this cement mixer, and it's either going to be there or it's going to cost him. And it cost him in the first period. He went for the cement mixer, and Croach got his hips underneath him and took him down.
Wasn't that the move Phillipsburg liked?
Phillipsburg's big cement mixer, but it was Northampton. They actually changed their nicknames to Concrete Kids because their cement mixer was so deadly. There was that kid from Absegami a couple years ago. What was his name?
Oh, yeah.
He was a cement. He pinned the kid from Kingsway, the state champ, Becker.
Yep, I remember that.
Uh-oh.
He had the hair. Alcoba. Jordan Alcoba?
Jordan Alcoba. There's a kid who just had that cement mixer. You knew it was coming, and you couldn't stop it.
3-2, 105 left. Millward needs a takedown.
Yes, he does, and he's looking big throw. He's going to look cement mixer, or he looks a headlock there. Croach has not got a warning. Does have a warning to give.
I want to mention Dan Antonelli, who's the coach at Clayton, coach of the year in District 29.
Here he is. He's going for this cement mixer. Look, Antonelli does a great job every year.
Yeah.
He's got a headlock locked up. Oh man,
Trying
I told you.
Trying it.
He was either going to go big or go home, and it cost him. That wasn't a cement mixer, but now he's in trouble.
Got to watch.
He's in trouble.
Well, what'd you say? Go big or go home.
That's right. And they knew this was going to happen. I'll tell you what, Croach wrestled
That's tight.
man.
That's tight. That's
big.
big
Big win for the Paulsboro Red Raiders.
Pin
right
his
there.
extra team points. First district title for Cody Kroos. Placed a couple years ago, but his first title.
That's a big win right there.
Ternoni from West Deptford, I do want to add, finished third. As we get ready for 138. As we get ready for 138, we'll watch the pin.
Right here, he doesn't try a cement mixer, but he gives it up in deep. And then boom, he's got a bailout right there. Croach finished nicely, tight half. And watch what he does here. He steps over, locks it up, puts the double boots in, it's over.
In second place at 126
There you go. Kroos with his first title. 126 place winners. Third place, Alt from West Deptford, Stephen Alt. Juan Rivera, Paulsboro second.
That's
John
three
Van
district
Bro.
champs for Paulsboro and none for Clayton. And this is a big one right here. If Paulsboro can sneak one more out and Clayton only go with one, the heavyweight, I'm not going to do the scores, but I'm going to say Paulsboro comes home with their 453rd district title.
This one's going to be tough. I mean, this is a freshman against a senior, but this isn't an ordinary freshman. Ed Lankowski, unbeaten.
Yeah, he's a big kid. He's a physical kid. Coming first on the scene, I first heard from him. One of my wrestling friends, Brian Mullins, told me to watch this Lankowski kid. And ever since he told me about him, kid's been tearing it up. People are talking about him and Esposito in the regions, but he's got to get through this first. But this kid is physical. He's technical. And we'll see. This is the first time I've seen him wrestle, though.
I saw him against Paulsboro in the dual meet, in which he won by a tech fall.
Be patient. Be patient.
He's a big freshman, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Wrestled Cody Croce, beat him 16-1 in the dual meet. We just saw Cody Croce win a district title. Woo! And now we're going right after him.
We've been here 100 times before, Ed. Ed, he's Roman Greco. Stay away from the upper body.
Pretty poised for a freshman, though.
Don't, Ed.
Bad shot there, though. I think he needs to slow it down. Like Marina at 113. He needs to slow it down a little bit. Get back into his game plan. Now he's doing a nice job holding them off, but and Cleary loves that front headlock, don't they? And he's just wrestling, he's putting too many things together. He's going to slow down. And he gets two here, he'll get some confidence back on his.
Use the right to pull it in. Use the right, get the toe. Get the toe. Get the toe.
And now we're just trying to hold on to that leg and just keep moving.
Hard. Hard, Eddie. Oh, come on.
Knauer finished third last year at 135 pounds.
He's got 12 seconds here. No one wants to make a mistake.
Come on, Ed. Do the work. Attack. Attack. Attack.
Look back now, that Croce and that Marina win, they're going to loom large.
In the dual meet when they wrestled, Knauer wrestled, I believe, Skabinski and lost 3-2. Skabinski's undefeated, by the way, so I mean, they wrestled him tough.
And this Lenkowski kid just goes, man. And Knauer's poised, and you could tell his senior and his, probably being wrestling for Paulsboro for 4 years is really showing here. But Lenkowski's just 100 miles an hour. He's going to have to slow it down and get into his wrestling. Right there, he's out. He's got his first point in the district finals, and he's just shooting. He's just taking bad shots right now. He's got to slow down, take good shots.
1-0 lead.
Kid is so physical, though. You can tell he's even on bad shots, he's getting in.
Tight match. It's always good to get those first points.
To me, looks like he's working too hard for nothing. He's working. He's going 100 miles an hour. He's only winning 1-0. See, like that, he's just taking shots after shots after shots. I think maybe one more shot and.
From Knauer, I just pushed down on the head, spin around. If he's just
I think one more
like
shot though here, and Guy Moriello is going to have to bang for stall. And the kid from Paulsboro is taking a shot.
Looks like we have an injury time. So once again, I'd like to thank the 3rd Legislative District for making this match possible. Steve Sweeney, John Berzicelli, and Celeste Riley, doing good things for Gloucester County and all of South Jersey. Talked about some of those things. I had a chance to see the Route 322 bypass. You're not from this area where you would know that, take that road too often, huh?
I don't. I'm from Washington, 290. I'm a 295.
290. I'm at 290. I'm off at 295, but I got to make that run. Here's my plug. Up 322 to Van Brill Pools to get my pool supplies in the summertime. And 322, I used to have to go through Mantua and the back way around to go there as we looked at some of the crowd here at Gloucester County College. See Mrs. Voge popping her head somewhere in there. I see her. There she is with the glasses.
Saw her earlier tonight. I sat down, talked to her, asked her how Mr. Voge was doing. It's good to see Mrs. Voge here. I sat down, talked with her for a little bit, and she's on her game as usual. She made me feel good about myself. Told me I did a good job in the first match. And if Miss Voge says you do a good job.
Oh, you did a good job. Because if you didn't, she'd let you know.
That's right.
Had a chance to see Voge this week. Visited him for about an hour and a half. He's looking real good. He was peppy, full life. So hopefully he'll be back with us soon. 1 minute left, second period. Lenkowski with the 1-0 lead and looking for a takedown.
going too hard and doing nothing. He hooks this leg.
There's
That's
the two.
Once he has that leg hooked.
3-0 lead.
This kid is impressive, man. This is an impressive freshman. Like I told you, one of my scouts around South Jersey, Brian Mullins, told me about this kid. I had to see to believe him, but I'm a buyer.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Just watch.
He's riding them. Mikowski is a physical kid, and you will be hearing his name
For 3 more years, absolutely.
for 3
Absolutely.
more years. And I'll tell you what, he's going to give Esposito all he can handle.
You gotta go in the stands. What's that? You gotta go in the stands. You're blocking these guys. That's all.
Oh, man, he's tough. He's got that cradle locked up. He's going to roll and throw. He's fine here. He's fine. Oh, no.
Time runs out in the period.
That kid is not afraid to do anything. I like this kid. He's fearless.
Last year I heard about 2 kids. It was Linkowski and Miles Martin. They're the 2 kids, and Gentile, I should say.
Right.
They're the 3 kids I heard about all last year. They said, wait till you see these kids, wait till you see these
Right.
kids. Martin's now wrestling in Maryland, but these 2 guys, Gentile,
Yeah.
we saw what he did.
Yeah, you knew that the freshmen are coming up. You knew Marina was coming up, and they have another one coming up, Zach Richards, who's like a state champion. He's in 8th grade. Paulsborough's going to be good for a while. They just need to plug them heavyweights in.
He's
And-
trying to get out, Eddie. Don't let him. Keep him in. Keep him in. He's trying to come out. Keep him in.
.131 left. I'm telling you why. And this is a freshman against a senior, too.
This Eddie Lankowski kid reminds me old school. Just tough, hard-nosed, in your face all the time. Reminds me of an old Highland wrestler named Brian Colbert.
I remember him. I
He
remember
wrestled
Brian
in the
Colbert.
90s. Just in your face, tough kid. You know, he was 4th in the state. He gave Mark Saul, Millville, 2 of his only 5 high school losses.
Come on. Stalling. That's it. Keep working, baby. That's it. Keep working.
I'm looking at Linkowski's record. 2 decisions his first 2 matches, and it was pin, pin, pin,
Yep.
pin, pin.
You can tell this kid is just physical, man. He is going to be a beast.
Keep him in. Keep him in.
I talked to Dave Tomasetti about him earlier and Coach Moornham, and they love him in the room. They said it's a couple words they use are fearless and tough and mentally tough, and it just, this kid is all as advertised. I'm super, super, super impressed with Eddie Lankowski.
And you know what? He doesn't give up any points.
No way. Look at him, and he keeps going stronger. He has no signs of fading.
I'm looking at the scores his last few matches. 3-1.
Look at him. He
14-0, 16-0.
He's 38 seconds away from winning his first of probably maybe four district titles, and he's looking for cradles. He's throwing legs. Super, super impressed with him. Knauer's no easy match. He's a tough kid, and Lankowski has really done a great job here.
There's a warning on Clearview. I was just going to say, I love the fact that he's working on top.
Well, he was a little parallel, and I don't know. I don't agree with that call, but what are you going to do? It's 17 seconds left. It's not going to make a difference.
Pin him. Pin him. Pin him.
He just doesn't give up points, man.
Pin him, Eddie.
He just doesn't give up points. Look at him.
I think he has Knauer frustrated there. 7
Yeah.
seconds left. Clearview fans know it. There you go, district title.
He's just a tough kid, man. We'll be hearing a lot more from him, I can tell you that.
Metzke from Deptford, by the way, finished 3rd, so he'll advance. That is one tough freshman. And here comes Clearview again. We talked about Clearview in the middle weights. I mean, they just dominate in the middle weights. As we talked about the 14 weight classes, you got to have balance, and that's what killed them in the playoffs.
Right. A little weak down bottom and not as good as they usually are up top.
In second place, from Clayton, Bill Miller. And in 2012,
There we go, 132-pound forwards. Cody Grosswinter with his first title. Gross, Maward,
So how many champs is that for Clearview? 2?
aren't you counting?
Van Brill, Lenkowski, correct?
Right.
And then they have Corneau, who's the top seed, Sapinski, who's the top seed, Donahue, who's the top seed.
Yeah.
And is that it for them?
No, they got somebody, I think 171 they're in.
Now wrestling at
170, I guess it is now.
170. Yes.
Lyle McMahon, who, look at that, a freshman, 17-3. So there. Dan Cornu,
He's a tough kid.
Nikos
We'll just call him Nico like we did in the dual meet.
Savayanaya.
He's in tight. He's in tight. Oh, my. Oh, man.
Almost man on that head the wrong way.
Yep. Oh, that's tight. That rollback is tight. That thing is tight. That thing is tight. Oh, that's tough. That's a nice job by freshman right there.
These two wrestled in the dual meet. Cornu beat him 3-1.
Wow. He hit that rollback, had that half tight, and Nico refused to go over. He's trying it again. That move made famous by, I want to say it, Mark Manchio.
Who's here tonight, right? The
Yes,
effort?
he is.
Oh.
I think for next match, Clayton might need a win here. See some concern on Coach Daminger's face. Oh, look at this. That's not 2. It's not 2.
Gave him 2, but he's going to get back 1,
It
I
wasn't
think.
2. Got it back right here. No harm, no foul.
4-2.
Right.
I think they agree with you at the table, too.
Yeah. Somebody's bleeding.
Blood timeout. 4-2 lead, Cornu. Cornu last year was a champ at 135. 4 losses this year. Looks like Zach Partella and Tomasetti. I can't tell who's in that corner.
That's
For
Dave
Clearview.
Tomasetti. I can't tell.
145. Kurt Delia probably the odds-on favorite in Region 8 right now.
At 45, I would say he would probably be the top seed.
Of course, TJ Miller is the #1 ranked wrestler in the state at this weight
Right.
class.
Kid from Timber Creek's not bad. He's funky, Bergerio, but certainly Corneau can throw his name in there too. I think Dealey beat him pretty good though in the Tri-County Finals.
12-3.
Yeah.
And then 5-1 in their dual meet, so beat
Right.
him twice.
So Dealey certainly is the odds-on favorite. He's being stingy on top here, which is what he has to do. He's got to take this 2-point lead into the next period.
Savayanaya, only a freshman. You can say that name a couple times, right, Ralph?
Savayanaya.
There you go.
We'll know it soon, I'll bet.
Right. 19 wins coming
They
into the tournament.
They got Gentile's a freshman, Marina's a freshman, Savayanaya's a freshman.
And Johnny Gentile's a sophomore. So
They're going to be young, but they need to get
Rivera's only a sophomore.
right. They need to get them upper weights.
Sure. 4-2, we go into the second.
Yeah, Johnny Gentile's a junior.
Oh, he's a junior, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
He's
freshman
a junior.
year,
He'll be
he
a
was
senior.
behind.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you're here to correct me. We just had a shot of Nico's dad. See how he is on top.
They don't give up points. He tries to hold on to that lower single. His next takedown right here is crucial. Corneau gets a takedown. Nico's going to be in a little bit of a trouble. Oh, he's in deep. He's in deep on a double. See the way those Clearview kids, they very tough to take down. You saw that with Van Brill. They hang on and they try and funk in the two. So right here, he was in deep trouble. Now he looks like he's going to get the two. Packed house here tonight at Gloucester County College.
I was talking to you earlier because you've had a chance to see your number of different districts. You rate this as one of the best.
This district runs as smooth as any other district I've been involved in. It's good for the kids. They give a good chart out. It's at night. I like it this late at night, to be honest. Most districts are over right now. There's 2 for Corneau, and that's going to put a
7-2.
Put him in a hole that's going to be tough to get out of. He hasn't shown the ability to get out off bottom yet, and I would say that Nico's going to have to probably had to hit a big 4 or 5 point move to win this match. And these Clearview kids look good. They look technical. It's a shame that they didn't have a little bit more depth down bottom and up top. They would have been a dangerous team.
Of course, they lose a couple of these kids, but maybe with the youth they have and maybe some kids coming up in the midget program, they might be the team to reckon with.
Right. The key is being good.
There's that last takedown.
They finish well. They just see how they just make sure they get their 2. Finish is the hardest part of takedown. Set up and finish. Nico took down and Corneau cut him right away. I guess he feels really confident on his feet. He has shown, Nico hasn't shown close to getting a takedown. So if he takes him down here, I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to ride him out the rest of the match.
And he only gave up 1 point the last time they wrestled, so obviously comfortable wrestling against him on his feet.
Is this Paulsborough's last wrestler in the finals, or do they got Silvestri?
They do have Silvestri left.
Okay.
138-pound award winners. Please report the awards area now.
When I was coaching at West Effort, Paulsborough was done at 162. They didn't have to coach either because they knew they were going to win 60, 71, 89, 215 and heavyweight every year when they had Funk and Redmond and Curl and Hester. Years where they owned the top of the lineup.
Another takedown, 9-3. Your thought, beginning of the year, I said Clayton could win District 29. What would you have said?
I would have said Frank Damager better be doing a lot of work in that room. But Antonelli, Danny's a great coach. He's gotten to where they were supposed to be. Obviously, Frank and Danny are molded those 2 programs. I don't think they get enough credit for that. That's a tough situation when you got Clayton and Glassboro. Now, Frank's a head coach at Glassboro. Here he comes in and kind of gives the reins to someone else. Also, Danny, who's been a head coach for years, kind of gives it over to, and to mold those kids. I don't think those 2 guys get enough credit for that part of that aspect of it. It's pretty difficult when you get 2 kids from rival high schools. Now you're on the same team, different philosophies, and I think that those 2 guys need to get a little bit more credit for that part of it, not doing the wrestling, take away the wrestling part. Obviously, the wrestling part, I see the Clayton kids are physical. I saw a tape of the West Effort Clayton match, just physical, strong kids, and they've done a great job, and I'm sure that Coach of the Year trophy that Danny got, he would say anybody would half of it is Frank Damager's.
12 seconds left, so
Clearview's going to have their 3rd district champ.
We'll watch that takedown again. He's just putting on a clinic.
Here's what it is. They get in that front headlock and then they throw it by. They're just so technical, and that's a credit to Keith and his staff.
Now, Keith Moreland comes from the college background, right?
Yeah, Keith Moreland went to Iowa, wrestled for Gable, and he coached at Virginia Tech, and then found his way into South Jersey, and he's just as technical as they come. That's Clearview's 3rd district champ. I think they're putting themselves in this running here. Paulsboro has 3, correct?
Yep.
And West Effort has 1, and Clearview has 3. Am I missing anyone else?
I'm going to write them down. You know there's going to be a test. 138-pound presentation going on.
Man, these Clearview kids are big. They keep getting bigger and bigger.
Lenski from Deptford finishing 3rd. Canauer 2nd place from Paulsboro, and we talked about him, Ed Lenkowski, the freshman champ at 138.
Champion from Clearview High School, Edward Lenkowski.
Can't say enough good things about that Lenkowski kid. Super impressed with him. I can never tell this early because I see so many kids that do well freshman year. You got injuries, you know,
Right.
a lot of things. Girls moving, you know, a lot of problems going on in high school you have to deal with besides wrestling. But that kid is, I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the podium this year in Atlantic City. I'm very excited to see that if there is a match between Lenkowski and Esposito. Esposito's pretty solid though. He don't make many mistakes, and he's certainly not going to push Joey Esposito around. He's a physical wrestler in his own sense. There's 2 big boys out here today.
152, Skabinski, who was the co-outstanding wrestler last year in this tournament with a nice run last year, and Roe Atkins from Clayton. And obviously Clearview, once they get into this picture for a title, they want to pick up a win here. Keep Clayton from picking up additional points and them picking up points.
Correct. I think if you're Paulsboro right now, you got to start rooting for Clayton. I think it's so hard in districts because it's not cut and dry.
Right.
But I'm sure they know. I'm sure with Nicky Marina and Steve Anashevsky, they know exactly where they have to go, what they have to do to win.
Well, I can tell you, when we were doing the matches before, Vogue had that, he would keep track of that thing match by match. He knew exactly where things were. That's not a knock on you. I'm not trying to say.
Even when I was coaching, I didn't know.
You weren't doing that.
I had someone do it for me. That's where I had good coaching staff. You know, head coach is only good as assistant coaches. I'm sure every coach will tell you. You know, I was always being updated. I had my Steve Anashevsky was Coach Tony Darpino, like I mentioned last match. It's just you can't. Everybody can't do it. You got to have somebody do the mental aspect, somebody do the technique, someone do the paperwork, someone do the scouting. So that's why you see programs. You look at Paulsboro Wrestling or South Plainfield. There's 6, 7 coaches on the sidelines.
So
Most of them donating their time.
When we talk about a program that's loaded in the middle, that South Plainfield team, they're loaded all the way, everywhere though.
They're all back too. They lose Hunt. That's it. And 2 kids up north. I know because when my township team was good last year, I coached. We were 27-3. We went up there and they beat the crap out of us. They were all freshmen. So I knew they were going to be good. And you know what? They have a middle school team, 5th, 6th grade, and you look, the names are Delvecchio, Ashnault, Hunt. They're all back. They're all younger brothers.
Scoreless first period. Skabinski takes the bottle. Skabinski last year won the 145-pound title, 4-3 win over Tyree Ellis of Paulsboro.
Speaking of South Plainfield, they really cemented their claim to #1. Phillipsburg won, but I think South Plainfield's #1 team in the state. They beat up on Timber Creek pretty bad twice, and Timber Creek was loaded this year. They were a little weak up top too, but South Jersey in general got butt whoopings up there.
Oh yeah, except for Camden Catholic, and
We don't count that, do we?
I would love to see those parochial schools go into the regular groups.
Or just have one parochial school champ.
Right.
You know what I mean? You have sometimes, not a knock on Camden Catholic, some of those Camden Catholic state championship teams were top 5, maybe sometimes the best in the state. But this year, I don't think even Camden Catholic would say they were the best parochial school. You had St. Pete's and Berkeley Catholic,
right.
and Don Bosco, and a lot of
CBA. I think they beat CBA, but still, yeah.
Yeah, they beat CBA, correct. But I just said, you know what I mean? It would be nice. But so be it. Skipping Clayton is keep coming at him. He's in deep on a single right here. This would be a huge win for Clayton. If they could win this as far as team score. Oh, he's keeping the pressure on though.
Skibinski got the 1 point on the escape. Roe Atkins finished third last year. Cemento Roe Atkins.
He's only a junior. He's back next year.
A really good season. He's only lost twice. Skibinski, we talked about him. He's unbeaten. I think back in your day, you had to say unbeaten, untied.
Right. They did give ties out. 2 points for each team in the
Matter of
dual meet.
fact, his first loss came January 28th against Skibinski, a 5-6 loss, so a tight match.
Wow.
And Delia beat him 14-5 on the 8th of February, which I would imagine is probably the playoffs.
It's a 1-1 match. Looks like it's 1-0 match. It's going to be a 1-1 match soon, unless he looks like he's in a good position right here. Skibinski being stingy with the point, but looks like it's only a matter of time before he gets out. And he's out there. We got 1-1 match. One of those situations where it looks like next takedown wins. No stalling warnings, no caution warnings.
50-50 number. 7-2-7. 1-8.
Big match for the Clip Dogs here. Both teams. I would say maybe the loser might not have a chance of winning. I don't know. Might be talking out my butt.
You are.
Uh-oh. Man, both two physical kids. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Skibinski right back after.
They are good counter wrestlers. Clearview. Good defense. Uh-oh. He was in tight there. He let go of the arm. That's a good front headlock right there. Got to bury his head and chase his ankle. All right, let him up. Oh, I don't know.
Trying for the big move.
Yeah, I don't know why he would have done that.
Trying for the 4 or 5 before you get to 2 right there.
Yeah, he had a nice tight front headlock. He had him on the ropes, a knee tap or chase the ankle. He could have got 2. He tried for the big throw, and that's what the 32-pounder did and wound up costing him. Coach Damager couldn't be happy with that. And he's taking all the shots, though. I will say that.
Let's see if they start hitting.
I don't know. And he's shot after shot after shot. He's going to keep taking shots. Eventually, he's either going to get a good one or a bad one, and it's going to cost him the match. I kind of think maybe I'd bang Clearview Kid for stalling right here.
There's Damager and Antonelli.
Two good guys in wrestling right there.
Antonelli doing his high school wrestling at Delsey.
Correct. And this kid is taking shot after shot after shot. If he can get out of there, we're in overtime. Stalling's not going to.
No, not now.
Just if I was the Clayton coaches, I would just remind him not to take a bad shot. Don't force anything.
Oh, far cry from the 6-5 match. A lot of points scored that other time.
Well, people freeze up in districts. You know, they don't want to make a mistake. And there's a good shot right there. He just got to clear his arm. I'll tell you, this kid, I'd say it's 20 shots to none, but that's the way Sapinski wrestles. They're not going to bang him for stalling. They might give him a warning, but I can guarantee you this match is not going to be determined stalling in overtime. Oh, there's a good shot right there. I might have just took the stalling one. Both guys look a little flush.
One thing we've got to remember, Skibinski got the first points in this match.
Right,
That might loom big down the road.
That'll loom big, an ultimate rideout. But do you take top or bottom? Neither guy's held. That's a bad shot right there. It could cost him. It's a bad shot. But I'll tell you, he's athletic as hell.
We're going to have another minute of wrestling, barring a pin.
Right here with no stalling warnings. You know what? I just teach my kids, just run up on a Merkel and hold a Merkel. and just hang on till you get a stalemate or a stalling warning. No sense of urgency here on Roe Atkins' part. He's up to his feet. That hurts. He's got 18 seconds. He got to show a sense of urgency right here. Yep. Perfectly played by Sabinski. George is doing a perfect job. He did that match perfect. That period perfect.
And he's putting himself in a perfect position to win his second title.
Not only does he have to hold him here, he's got to hold him next thing. Like I said, I used to teach at Township, just go up and ride a Merkel and hold it out. Put it in the referee's hands. He's out. Still wrestles though. He still wrestles. He's got 25 seconds to try and take him down. Got plenty of time to get a good setup and a good takedown. Lankowski can feel the wind though. He's starting to move.
Atkins with the shot again. Can he finish?
Nah, Lankowski fought it off beautifully.
Got to give Skabinski a lot of credit.
Wrestled a perfect match.
Skabinski 3.5 seconds away from winning
got
his
no
second
stalling
straight.
warning. There you go. He just turned around and run.
And he wins.
That's 4 for 5 for the Clearview Pioneers, right?
Yep. Skabinski, his second straight title. We'll take a break and come right back. There we go. There's the winners at 145. Dan Cornu, his second title in a row from Clearview. And we are getting ready for 160 pounds.
Clearview's 4 out of 5 in the finals, correct?
Yeah, I know they have 4 titles.
So we have Clearview 4, Paulsboro 3,
West Deptford 1.
West Deptford 1.
There we go, another Clearview. Donahue should be favored here against Silvestro. Top 2 seeds. Donahue 24-1. His only loss coming a couple weeks ago against Vineland. Rodriguez, a 3-2 winner in sudden victory. And there's a takedown for Donahue.
And these Clearview kids, that must be a hell of a room with those guys right in a row. Boom, 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 boom. Working out every day. I bet you that's a nasty room to work out in.
Donahue finished in second place last year, losing to Anthony Dawson of Paulsboro 3-2. Dawson now wrestling at Gloucester County College. Saw him walking around earlier today.
He won regions, right? He was a region champ, wasn't he?
Putting pressure on me now.
See their 71-pounder? No, 60 last year?
60 last year.
No, he didn't. 71-pounder won.
Cosgrove.
Right. From St. Augustine won last year, Adam Schroeder.
2-0 lead early for Donahue.
Whew. He's a big boy too, man. He's got that Turk in, he's highlighted over. Just kind of moosed him over right there.
Clearview looking for some extra points here if they can pick up a pin.
This would be huge.
Both wrestlers pinning through the tournament to get to this point. 3 back points, 5-0 lead.
Looks like he's punishing him up the power half.
Neither wrestler going into the second period in their first 2 matches. So Donahue in complete control, going to get some more back points
yeah,
here.
That's tough, man. When you ride legs and you're that big and powerful.
Just staring up at the clock, knows he's going to get 3 more. And he'll have an 8-0 lead as we go into the second.
Very businessman-like. This is Kyle McMahon on deck for Cleveland, only freshman, 171-pounder. Man, they are. Who's Clearview in football this year? Were they any good? Got some big boys out there, unless they just wrestle.
Yeah, that's the key.
Yeah.
Got to get them out for those sports.
I know that.
Quick off the whistle. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a reversal, and Silvestro's in a lot of trouble now.
That should be it. Just needs to turn him one more time after this. And he's coming off his back, but he's got a reverse half in here. It's tight. Man, that's tight. The way he recovers here. It's 13, one more turn here, and he's got a body scissors in. He's going to power half right here and try and turn him one more time. Donahue's making a case for himself for outstanding wrestler, but if I was voting, which I'm not, I still would vote for Van Bro.
Let's watch these moves here by Donahue.
That's just forcing him over. That's just brute strength. Connor Donahue went to St. Augustine's a freshman, correct?
That is correct.
Hate when those Catholic schools pillage your midget program.
Yeah. Because you're talking to a Catholic school kid. So, of course, we didn't have wrestling until after I left. So,
St. James is Bobby Schnurr, right?
Bobby Schnurr, Rogers.
Rogers, right? Rogers finished about third or fourth in the state?
I think it's like third.
Yeah.
170 pounder. I think Pete Brandt from Paulsboro was also I think he finished second that same year.
Yeah. Hal Rogers, correct?
That's it.
Yeah, he was a big boy.
Final 30 seconds. Was that before you or after you?
That was before me. A couple years before me. Pete Brandt is the Paulsboro graduate. He's the high school principal at Lindenwold High School.
How about that?
And a referee in South Jersey.
Under 15 seconds. Looks like we're going to see the escape. It's now 13-1.
And look to throw him to his back again next period.
And we go to the third, a 13-1 lead for Connor Donahue.
Award winners, please make their way to the awards area now.
Took top.
Jake Pennington of Gateway.
Thought for sure he'd take
Take
neutral.
Frigas turns him once, gets his back point, sets a tech fall.
Yeah, or takes him down to his back like he has twice so far.
52-pound award winners, please make your way to the awards area now. And Gibson from West Pepper, Domingo Rowe Aikens from Clayton, and George Stavinsky of Clearview.
Man, he's tough with them legs.
So the West Depper kids using them earlier. Who do you like 160 when you look up at Region 8?
Well, I like this kid, and I like Bukakis from Hamilton, but I guess I got to throw the Vineland kid in there in the mix, huh?
Yeah, and you know what?
He beat him. I haven't been following him. I don't know what his record is, or.
Right.
But Bukakis from Hamilton, he's pretty technical. He gave up his point.
Now 13-2. Look at that. Keep turning, gets his takedown. 15-2.
Got them legs in. He's going to hit this power half right here. 13, I'd let him up.
Sylvester with 25 wins. He will advance to the regions. Having a tough time right now, though.
He's a senior that they're going to miss, though. You know,
yeah, because he's an upper weight.
Yeah, he's steady upper weight for him. He's got to take him down to his back. He should start this period on his feet. I hate to say that I told you so.
But you told me so. And you don't hate to tell me that, by the way.
He's going to be happy with the major. And
Moreland's not happy over there.
I don't know how close this match is going to be, but that could come back to haunt him.
Yeah, 17-3.
Didn't look like he had a sense of urgency.
I think giving up the point with like 7 seconds left in the second.
Right.
And then 17-3 final score. That's an impressive 160-pounder, though. Here's that late takedown, just wasn't enough.
I think he should have been doing this before, and it just didn't seem to me like he was in sync. And Coach Mortem is not happy, and And I agree with him. I think that he would have to be, he's got to be more in tune with what's going on. And Coach Moreland is not happy with that. And I hope that doesn't come back to be, haunt him as a team. Looking forward to this 170-pound match only because this is Gloucester's first kid in the district final, right?
Right, they're looking for their first district champion.
For their first district champ. And talk about a job. Tommy McConnell took over an almost impossible situation with no midget program, no middle school program, no high school program, and has really turned around. He's got some tough kids there, and here's a guy who doesn't get nearly enough credit.
We look at the 152 place winners and George Skabinski with his second straight district title. And how about Clearview? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 champions.
5 out of 6, and they need this one for 6 out of 7. I can tell you right now, Clayton and Paulsbar are the biggest Gloucester Lions fans. I think probably everybody in the gym is for the Gloucester Lions here, except for the Clearview faithful.
And I'll tell you, if I was wondering who people would want to win, I think everybody's probably pulling for Clayton today.
I would say so. But I can tell you right now in the match, probably a lot of people pulling for Gloucester. I know Tommy's a good guy, and I like to see him get a district champ.
Of course, had some at Kingsway. Spent some time at Kingsway.
Oh yeah, he had a great career over at Kingsway. They were very successful.
Followed up Jesse Castro over there.
Yep. Oh, this kid! Oh my God! He's got his headgear right there. That's a point. Look at him. He's ripping his headgear. That should be a point right there for the Clearview kid. Gloucester kid had a good hold of his headgear. This kid's a freshman. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Oh, no. Oh, we have a physical 170-pound match.
Man, I'll tell you, I was impressed with Lenkowski. I'm impressed with McMahon. This kid is...
See if we can see some of this.
Watch this, boom.
Headgear.
He's lands right on his head. Now watch him grab his
You
headgear.
see it right there,
That
yep.
should be 1 point for the Clearview kid. He's got a good chunk of that.
The officials can't see that side, though.
Now, which is hard to believe since there's 2 of them.
McMahon lost to Dylan Dubzansky, the name familiar to Paulsboro people, by fall. He has a loss to Zilger of Lower Cape May by fall, and he lost a 10-0 decision to Nick Elmer of Pensgrove, his 3 losses.
Yeah, pretty quality losses. This kid probably, I'm willing to say that this kid probably would be a 60-pounder on most teams. Probably just can't beat Sabinski. He's not as big as Sabinski, it looks like, but
There's some Clayton fans. Looks like a little brain right there. 4 losses this year for McKinney. Lost to a wrestler from Emerson. Lost to Campbell of Collingswood. Elmer, they both have that same thing. Nick Elmer must be a pretty good wrestler.
Nick Elmer is one of the better wrestlers at
21-3.
Yeah, in
BB of Hamilton.
Yeah, I think Elmer is undefeated. He's a tough kid.
There's the takedown where the wrestler got hurt. Yeah, Elmer is undefeated.
Let's see right here. I think he got hurt on the one before with his head, but I don't really see what's potentially dangerous about that unless he's calling it a choke around the throat. Oh, he's done.
Oh, wow, another champion for Clearview. How about that?
How about that? I bet you, I'm telling you, that injury happened on the one before.
Tell you what, Clearview's picking up some points. I don't know the team score. We'll have it at the end, but
I can tell you right now,
that crowd is silenced.
That kid, it's weird to say, but he was hurt by that kid's default because he wins that match. He puts himself in the OW race.
Once again, we'd like to thank the 3rd Legislative District for making this match possible. State Senator Stephen Sweeney, Assemblyman John Berchichelli, and Assemblywoman Celeste Riley. Thank them for helping us bring you this match. Also, I want to thank Verizon, and also for the last few years, a grant from Comcast has made us possible to come out and do all these events. They donated a truck, a nice amount of money to us a few years ago. So a lot of people making this possible for us, but thanks to our legislative district, John Berchichelli got on the ball and got things moving. And I tell you, we didn't know we were doing this match until Thursday night. And I mean late Thursday, well, we might be doing it Thursday night. And I did not get the final go-ahead until about 11 o'clock Friday. And 24 hours later, we're here.
I'm very appreciative of Senator Sweeney and Assemblyman Berchichelli for making this happen. It's good for the kids. It's good for the people of Gloucester County. I know that, you know, if it doesn't happen, it's a keepsake for a lot of these kids that they'll hold on for a long, long time. So, bottom line is it's good for the young people, and that's what really counts.
And there's Connor Donahue picking up a District 29 title with a 12-3 win over, or a 17-3 win over Mike Silvestro of Paulsboro. Pennington. Jake Pennington of Gateway finished third. Well, a Gator on the Gators, a couple of Gators advancing to Egg Harbor.
Jake Pennington, I'll give you a little trivia. Yeah. A little Mancio blood running through him. That's Mark Mancio's nephew.
Actually, I was introduced to him that same way this morning, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
There we go, 182. And Rory Bonner's the real deal. He's out there. He's from West Effort. Michael Robinson of Clayton.
He's going to make things happen. This is another one of those matches. I would think that Bonner would be the top seed. Maybe Williams of Hamilton. I don't know what they did last year. What did Bonner do in the regions last year? Do you know?
Yeah, I got that here somewhere. Hold on 1 second. Bonner's only loss is to Nelson of Haddon Township, and a lot of people think Nelson can make a lot of noise, as well as Bonner in Atlantic City. Bonner finished second. Districts did not place in regions.
I think Williams did place in regions last year, so I would think Williams would get seed over him unless they wrestled in the duel, which I don't know if they did, but Williams is a big, strong, physical kid from Hamilton. Controversial decision, I don't know if you heard about it up north, but Tyler Rios from Highland Park.
No, did not.
195-pounder, came ranked #1 in the state, took a third in the state last year. Came a half hour late to school on Friday, and his principal said he could not wrestle.
Wow.
He didn't even have to wrestle, he just had to weigh in. He had to bye to the semi Saturday.
How about that?
Michael Robinson's deep in on a single. Bonner's being very savvy, fighting it off. This kid, man, he took him down. How about that?
Surprise.
Uh-oh.
He's asking for something like his eye, or?
Yeah, something happened.
160-pound.
The sad thing is, Ralph, I lost my glasses. The good thing is they're cheap.
I think someone stole them and they're going to sell them on eBay.
Yeah, there you go. John Mondelli's glasses.
They're on top of your head, John.
Oh, there you go. And they were. That's why you're here.
Antonelli and Damage are not happy because Michael Robinson was asking for injury time in the middle of the match, but the bottom line is refs made the right call. Can't just stop a match.
Take a look at it.
See, right here, he takes him down. He does a good job. Okay? But there's no break in the action. He lets him up, and he asks for injury time. There's no immediate danger there, so they got to let the wrestling match start off. You can't just decide you're going to call timeout in the middle of the match, which could wind up costing them because Bonner, it's only 18 seconds left.
And when the dual meet, Bonner wrestled Sastry, who we'll see in the next weight class, and teched him 16-1. Robinson pinned his West Effort opponent.
Wow, look at that. He's out for one. He got his one back in 18 seconds. Pretty impressive. Uh-oh. How about this kid? He's a junior. He's back next year, too.
27-2. Bonner's a junior, 31-1.
Neutral. I don't understand that. Just got out in 18 seconds. I don't understand.
Ryan Harrington of Mendham is the #1 ranked 170-pounder in the state. Steve Nelson of Haddon Township is ranked #2.
Harrington's returning state champ, correct? Yeah, I think he won it last year. He's a tough kid. I don't understand why this kid took neutral. He just got out in 18 seconds. He's either really hurt or really tired. So, and Bonner's getting fresher.
He does look tired.
Once you do that, we'll slow walk back in. Every step you take gets confidence to the other wrestler.
Will the 170-pound award winners please report to the medal area? 170-pound award winners, please report to the awards area now.
This place looks empty because Paulsboro's no more wrestlers left. When was the last time you see it this empty before the match was over?
Yeah.
Before the tournament was over. Yeah, this is something. He's either really hurt.
See Aunt Nellie tell him, get back in the center, get back in the center.
It's a 3-2 match. Kid from Clayton's winning, man. He's in tight there. Kid's pretty good. But Bonner's just wearing him down.
Go back to the center, still 3-2.
He's hurt. If he takes injury time here, he's going to get.
He's going to give an option to Bonner if he takes injury time. Lost a 3-0 decision early on in the season to Earl Small of Pennsville, and his other loss was to James Hall of Lower Cape May.
Comes out of this period 26 up. Yeah.
Can't let up a takedown right there.
Just going to wear him down. That's 2.
There it is. Big 2 for Bonner. He's up 4-3.
I'm making a prediction that the distance is going to be more and more apart. Danny Antonelli's not happy. I'm predicting a major decision here. He's only up 1 point. Pretty bold prediction. What do you think?
That is very bold, but we'll see.
Bonner's going to take down, go up 5-3.
And then get a takedown.
And get a takedown.
And then let him go.
And he's going to turn him next period.
We'll see. Well, we go to the third. Bonner up 4-3. Chooses bottom.
Must have a pretty good cut on his head.
I was going to say, you can see him starting to bleed through.
Pretty good tape job.
Taking the contacts out, it looks like. There's the takedown for Bonner.
And he let him. Yeah, he's just wearing him down. He just, Robinson just let him up. It's 5-3. I think you'll see Bonner take him down here. And
looking good so far, Ralph.
He'll either turn him or let him up. Might even pin him.
Best effort looking for their second title.
Going to get a stalling point. That's going to be 8-3. And he really hit a wall, didn't he? And I don't want to say anything because wrestling is the toughest sport in all the high school sports. I don't care what anyone says. Yep, here it comes.
Stall warning, a point, 8-3.
If this was a dual meet, Bonner could take him down and let him up, but why? You're out of it team-wise. He's back. No.
Gonna let him up there? Nope.
Nah, he's not gonna let him up. Why would he let him up?
No, you're right. He might wait for another stall point.
Yeah, he might fall short of my major. Unless he locks this on his back, which he won't. Kid's pretty athletic, pretty strong. he's gonna get back for stall one more time, I guarantee you. As soon as you see the ref go down on his knee, maybe he might not bother. So it might not be worth the time for him to back for stall.
30 seconds. I told him to keep the clock moving tonight. There you go.
There it is.
9-3.
9-3.
2 back points, you're right.
I know, but it's not going to happen. Bonner shouldn't do anything crazy here. Got himself a district title. West Effort picks up their second district title.
Of course, another stall would be 2. And the final score 9-3. Bonner wins it, his first title.
182 pounds, by decision, 9-3 from West Stafford High School.
Bonner last year lost 4-1 to Matt Cosgrove of Paulsboro, but comes back with a win this year.
What's that?
Your award winners at 170 pounds. In third place from Deptford, Amir Walker.
What they said, they don't like you now because they can't hear you?
Ref said he don't know whether he likes me better now because he can't hear me. He doesn't know what I'm saying.
Let's look at the place winners, by the way, at 170.
Saw this match at the end just as I came in. Deptford kid took the kid down with the second lap to beat the Clayton kid.
From Clearview High School, Kyle McMahon.
Kyle McMahon, big win.
What? Are you out of it? Yeah, we're.
McMahon finishing first.
Just got word.
What's your update here on the
I got
team
word
score?
from Steve Anashevsky. Clayton needs one win to win. Clearview's a 1.5 ahead. So if they win this, 220 or heavyweight, they win the tournament.
Clayton wins.
How about that?
There you go.
Steve just went over to tell the Clearview coaches, and I'm sure he's going to tell the Clayton coaches.
So it's McMahon, McKinney.
I can tell you right
Walker.
now, Clearview's putting on their Pittman Panther sweatshirts here and at heavyweight. This is Billy Chaffee's son, William Chaffee. Coach Chaffee in the corner. I bet you these kids work out for Coach Chaffee in the summer by working for Chaffee Concrete. Got my house done, my in-laws' house, my parents' house, my sister's house. Chaffee Concrete. That's my plug for the day.
Yeah, Mr. Chaffee usually sits on the scores table, but he happened to disappear. Maybe he's hiding there watching his.
Yeah, it's his grandson. He probably doesn't want to sit there. There's Mrs. Chaffee, William's mother.
195. Remember his dad, Billy, was in the corner coaching. He used to cover him when he was at Gloucester.
He was tough. He used to wrestle in row when he was an All-American, I believe, or Gloucester State it was there.
Sastry, nice story though with him. Third seed, 19-10, getting to the final, but he's taken down 2-0 lead Chiaffi. Chiaffi has a 1-point loss this year to Robinson, who we just saw. Chris Lale of Kingsway and Patrick Lynch of Haddon Heights.
Chaffee's a big kid. I know Chaffee, Billy had a daughter who went to Princeton on I think she's a swimmer, or track and field. I think she was a swimmer. She's currently at Princeton. So I've known the Chaffee family my whole life, and they are good, hard-working people, and good to see that new generation of Chaffees are trying to work that whirly bird tilt.
Right to his back, trying.
How about Clayton needs one more win in these next 3 matches, and the next 2 they'll be favored, not by much. They have 2 one-point decisions. One at heavyweight. He keys this up. He goes under here. That's stalling. He's got to hit him for stalling. You can't just ball up like that.
Couple juniors out there wrestling, and
Don't give up.
more of that Clayton.
8 seconds left. Clayton, 1 point, big 1 point.
It's interesting. Clayton can win this.
Not
And
having.
they haven't had a champ yet.
Well,
Here's that first takedown by Chiaffi.
could that
I mean,
headlock
they'll have to
in?
win the win, but here we take a look at it. Brute strength.
That's third and fourth. Really, third and fourth win you the matches here.
And that's what I thought all along. It's like you look at the depth of some of those teams.
I remember when I was at Washington Township one year, we had seven district champs. Tim Creek had like 3, and they beat us by a pretty good margin.
Any wrestlers that wish to show
I wonder if why maybe Robinson didn't go up to 195 since he beat Chaffee earlier. He would have been the favorite, knowing that Bonner was the heavy favorite. I don't know the dynamics in the room, but you wonder maybe if they would have put him at 195, maybe he would have a better chance. Of course, this match is still close. Stalling on the top wrestler.
.195, second period. Chaffee 2-1 over Sastry. (13-13) last year.
Excuse me.
Must have been his first year wrestling.
3-1 match. Chaffee can put a big Sastry in a big hole right here with a takedown. Does have a stalling warning right here, so if he can push him, get another cheap point. I tell you, looking at it through the nights, you can see through the whole night, you can see that the Paulsboro wrestlers down bottom, Marina and Gentile, they're savvy and they're going to do a lot of damage in Atlantic City. And the Clearview wrestlers are physical, hard-nosed kids in the middle. But you got to look at Clayton. They're very, you could see they were up and down. They had a good 3-pounder, they got a good heavyweight.
Right.
They got a good 20-pounder, took a third. They got a good 71, 89, or whatever the weights are, 95. You could tell that their balance would be the difference in this tournament. And that's what it is nowadays. It's all about balance.
You know, we talk about how close this match, Clayton being the favorite, but in the next match, Owens only lost to Kuntz by a point.
Right.
And in the heavyweight, they've wrestled twice so far, Mueller and Rementer, and it's been a 2-point match and a 1-point match.
Right.
So, Clayton might be favored, but
right.
a little nail-biting time.
Yep, absolutely.
And they're trailing here 3-1 as we go into the third.
You know what? Hate to say, if you look back at that 160-pound match, they're up by 1.5 points. Maybe they're up by 3 or something if they get that pin. Oh, he stays in between his legs there. He's in good shape. All he has to do is stay in between his legs there. He's in good shape. All he has to do is stay in his legs there. He's in good shape. Now he comes out. It's over, baby. It's over. Willie Chaffee's going to get his first district title. Poppy, there's a proud Poppy in the corner. New concrete for everybody.
Is that what it is? Good. I might give him a call then.
There he is, dad and son. Second dad and son tonight, right?
Take a look at the replay as we get ready for the presentation.
He stays here, right here. Once he stays in between his legs, he can't go left or right. So he takes his time. He gets his back points right here. Once he throws the half in, Buddy starts counting. As soon as he gets his back points, now he decides to come out to the side, tightens up that half. That's 195 pounds on you.
Okay, let's go to the presentation. And third place, Mark Kama of Pittman. I want to mention Mark Kama happens to be the grandson of Mike Linder, who was a longtime announcer here at Channel 5. Talked to him on the phone today. Robinson of Clayton second. Bonner, the winner, his first title out of West Deptford High School. Chiaffi means 1, 2, 3, the fourth school with a champion. Paulsboro has 3. Clearview has 6. West Deptford has 2.
Clayton could have 2 here, and that could be just enough. Or just 1 will be enough. I wonder if they know. They looked very concerned in the corner there. This place is emptier than I've ever seen it, and I've been coaching in this district.
Should have ended at like 140 after the Paulsboro kids got done. Maybe people stick around at 145, Maybe there's people. Here we go. 220.
This is a big match. It's a big match right here for the Clayton
Kuntz,
Clip Dogs.
24-7. Gerald Owens, 25-4. So I said Kuntz won a 1-point match in the dual meet. Pressure's starting to get on a little on Clayton here. They got to get a win.
See, I don't know as a coach if you tell these kids or if you don't tell them. Ah, there's 2.
Right now,
oh,
Owens.
Big roll. You know, we call that, even though neither of these kids are both built pretty good, call that the fat man roll.
There you go.
But
senior against the sophomore.
Yep.
Owens we saw in the dual meet with
Whoa,
Paulsboro.
look at that.
There's another takedown. 4-1.
That's. I think he should let him up. He should let him up right here. He should let him up. He's taking him down twice pretty easily. This is another match where I think it's going to come down to conditioning. He should let him up. He's trying to set that roll up. He's trying to get an elbow deep. It's a lot of work. Someone's going to be tired at the end of this period.
I was just thinking
look at
about
that. Look at that. I'll be very surprised if this pace keeps up. What do you think, John?
I totally agree. I think either they come down or somebody gets caught and gets pinned.
That's one.
4-2.
Both of them look a little gassed a minute into the match.
Watch it go down to heavyweight for the team title and go into overtime.
Whoa. I think they should make an announcement.
So do I. So do I.
Oh, look at this. Oh, over.
What did I tell you?
Nothing.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this.
He's got
Clayton might get it right now.
It's a legal headlock. I know he is. He got the arm in there.
Let me let it go. Got a lot of scoring.
This ain't over by a long shot. It's gonna be another one of those moves.
We got is it 7-3 or is it 7? It's 7-3, right?
Yeah, he only got 1-1-1. He did not gain back points. Clayton's tried some big moves tonight that's backfired on him. I don't think you'll see Remeniter try those moves. Pretty solid wrestler. That's a big kid for a 10th grader.
Discussion. I think it's about the points awarded there.
It is.
Watch that flurry, Ralph.
If this kid loses, Rementor loses. That's the biggest freaking.
That's 2 and 2. And right here, all he has to do, and remember how Chalfie stayed in between his legs?
Yep.
He didn't stay in between his legs. Stay square in between his legs. And even that's you got to have a headlock above the elbow. Can't just have the arm in there.
7-3, we start the second period.
All award winners at 195 pounds. Please report to the awards area.
Like I can see you being a linebacker trying to tackle Owens as he's coming at you. It's an escape now, 8-3.
Please report to the awards area now.
I got a feeling wrestling's going to get thrown out of the window in this in a little bit. Right now, if you're Johnny Craig, you want to talk to Owens, say, look,
Another takedown, 10-3.
Clayton's starting to get worried, and Clearview's starting to get excited. I just noticed a legend in the building, Greg Legg.
Oh, a legend in his own mind, maybe.
Legend, he's a legend.
Greg helped you, Coach?
Greg was assistant for me all my whole years at West Effort. And I've had assistants that were technical, but Greg Legg served the purpose. He made the room light. He took the pressure off kids. He calmed me down when I was too hard on the kids. He played a role that was invaluable, and I love Greg for it. He's a great coach. He's great for kids. He's great for kids.
10-3, Owens leads. There's the escape, 10-4. Minute left here in the second. Interesting, by the way, how Mr. Chiaffi ended up back at his spot. The grandfather. Couldn't watch his grandson from that spot, I guess. He's back at the scorer's table. He's there every year.
Now this kid from Clayton's going to have to try a big move.
Well, still plenty of time. 30 seconds left in the second. 10-4, though. He's down 6. Get under a minute left. You're down by 6. Then you go for it.
Right. Chaffee sitting with his grandson.
That one's going again.
Man,
And
he's a
he's got
powerful
another
dude.
takedown. Does he get back points?
Nah, he's on the line. He's got to drag
Bring
him
him
in.
back. Nope. 12-4. We go to the third.
He's a powerful dude.
Owens looking for a little revenge, losing that dual meet earlier in the year.
Yep. You got to figure he wins this match.
And that was a close match.
Yeah.
Gloucester could have won that match. It's the escape now, 12-5. First match, as we talked about, was 5-4. There's that last takedown.
Just
Just goes right at him.
Yeah, it's just a bull rush knee pick. Man, look at that. Happens anywhere else but there, match is over. I don't know why. He doesn't have to go at this aggressively at him. Doesn't have to go this aggressively at him. The only thing that can lose it right now is a pin. You don't want to wake up a sleeping dog. Just get hand control. I think the referees did a pretty good job tonight.
Yeah, not many controversies.
Not many controversies. Of course, there's another match, probably the biggest match of the night coming
Yeah,
up.
when it's going down to the title, absolutely.
Two big boys. Clayton had to win 1 out of 7. Right now, they're 0 for 5.
Seconds of your Kuntz now. You just got to go for the throw.
Yeah, he's got to try
Go
something.
in,
Try it in the
upper
first
body.
period. And
Right.
if you're Owens right now, I would.
Damager's telling them right now, if you see Damager, trying to show him what to do.
Yeah, Owens, just don't get in a slapping match. I wouldn't even tie up. He's got stalling warnings to give. Grab two wrists. Doesn't look like Kuntz is too interested in trying anything. Here it comes, down to one big match.
All comes down to this.
West Effort gets their third title.
12-5.
Your winner at 220 pounds, a 12-5 decision from West Effort.
There's somebody you wrestled in regions before, Mark White up there in the top of the Spinner Center. He may have beaten you, huh, Ralph?
Probably.
In the regions.
That's a long time ago.
I don't remember that. So we have a couple guys ranked 2nd and 5th in South Jersey, according to the Courier, going at it.
Yeah, we got 220. I can see Owens. He wrestles like guys going to make some noise in the regions. That's Lucas from St. Joe's and Stizzy from Shallock are both tough kids. But if Owens wrestles like that, he's going to be tough to beat.
From Clayton, Dave Sastry.
Look at the place winners at
And the 2012 District 29 champion.
195.
From Pittman High School, Will Giaffi.
Hunter Joseph, 3rd place out of Clearview. Sastry of Clayton, and then Chiaffi from Pittman. So these two have wrestled twice this year.
Now wrestling at
Mentor winning both times.
with his family evening. From Lincoln, Tom Mentor. From Pittman, Curtis Mueller.
Muir losing both ones close though, 3-1
I can tell you right now,
and 1-0.
whoever scores first takedown wins. I'm telling you right now, we can cut this whole 6-minute match out, John. Whoever scores 2 points first wins. Mueller's a big kid, man.
Tall.
Yeah. Physical. I know that remember, it's very tough to take down. He's got a good low center of gravity. He's technical. He's not going to be making mistakes. I know when you got a heavyweight like this, the first thing you tell him, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. Let the other guy make a mistake.
Rementer ranked 6th in the state, 2nd in South Jersey. So what ended up happening to Webb of Timber Creek? Just
I guess he
more
just
football?
just more football. You don't want to take a chance and situations where you don't know what you do if you're in, unless you're into it. You can't even. I don't care how talented you are. You can't go into wrestling half-heartedly.
Well, if our information's right, if Pittman wins this match, Clearview wins the
wins.
title. If Clayton wins, they win. And we'll verify that too before we go off the air.
I think they should announce that.
I don't. Wonder if the coaches would want to know
sure.
that.
Well,
I'm sure the coaches know it.
I saw Aniszewski. Double stalling is the worst call in wrestling.
I've seen a year
The
here.
worst call in wrestling is double stalling. They're two heavyweights. What do you want them to do? Hit high crotches?
There was a match here years ago. It had to be the 80s, where they stalled both wrestlers out.
That's
there was
ridiculous.
no heavyweight champ.
What do they want them to do? Hit low high C's?
Might have been a Kingsway Woodbury matchup.
It's the worst call in wrestling, heavyweights. This is what they do. You know what I mean? None of these guys are going to shoot a high crotch or a low single. And that's no different than what was just happening. I hope that doesn't come back to right there. Nealer wins. That's good. Could come back huge. Although Remender has held him down, I believe, in the last match.
Yeah, he's only given up 1 point in the 2 matches.
Right.
3-1 and 1-0. The first point's key.
Oh man,
He got
he's
up
out.
quick, though.
Look
quick.
at that. He's out. He's out.
Not out yet.
Look at that. Remender just riding that spiral ride. He did not give up on it. Man, that was big by Remender. That was big. Now, if he hits him for stalling, I'll be mad. And I don't have any horse in the show. What do you want him to do? His job is to ride him there, just like Neal's job is to ride him next period.
Oh, your job is to try and work for a pin, not to sit and ride.
Okay, but they're heavyweights. They're not going to run tilts. They're not going to do anything. Listen, it might take him 2 minutes to work out to the side right now. If he look, he's doing all he can do.
No, there he is. Yeah, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying that's his job is to try and pin the guy. Put him on his back. Work for the pin. I've been trained by John Vogeden.
Let me tell you what, if he rides him here, he deserves to win. If he can't get out, he doesn't deserve to win. Stalling should not be a factor in this match. If anyone's stalling it right now, the heavyweight on the bottom is,
Yeah, because he's got his head down.
but I wouldn't call that either. What do they want him to do? He's doing a good job on top.
40 seconds left here in the second
Look at this.
period.
Don't you dare, don't. It's a bad call, too. I can't say that, can I?
well, look, they know who you are. They'll find you.
I don't know what you want him to do. He's working. He's trying to roll that wrist, put it on his back. That's what heavyweights do. Man, he rides that spiral ride nice. He is tough with that. And look, he's doing a good job. Really nice job.
When you see the official get down on his knee.
Well, I think he's looking for potentially dangerous. Okay. Do not call. See how he has his knee right there? He's got to put it above the elbow. He can't put it in the middle of his back. He's doing a nice job. Both guys, this is what it's about.
Well, there you go. It looks like he's going to ride him out under 10 seconds left.
Good for him. Good for him. He deserves to. He rode him out. It's good for him. I tell you what, I was very impressed with that spiral ride. Looked like he was going to get out. Clearview not happy. Looking over at the Clearview coach's face. They got their backpacks on now. Tom Remender. Now he's going to get hit with stalling here. Look at this. Boom.
Gonna have a reversal soon. There's
First
2.
person who scores 2 wins the match,
You,
right?
and you called it 2-0.
Clayton, if what they told us was true, the Clayton Clippers.
District 29 champs. Who would have thought it?
I wouldn't have. Don't you dare hit him with stolen. Don't dare.
I think he's talking to a Nealer.
Yeah, he's rolling that wrist. This kid is impressive as a heavyweight. If you can ride someone, I like this kid's chances in Region 8.
Nealer with 4 losses, 2 coming to Rementer.
Yep. This could be a Region 8 final. I don't see many other teams. No way. No way.
I miss those days when you were on the bench.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been happy with that, just like Damager's now. It's heavyweight. Change the rules. You got to change the rules for heavyweight.
Another state champion walking
There
by
is
Billy
another
Gibbs.
state champion. What are we up to, 6 or 7?
Yeah.
Probably Greg Van Brill was in the house for a little bit. What do you think?
I don't know. He may have been.
Look at this. He's tough. Look at this, man. This kid showed me a lot. I don't see anyone in Region 8 beating this kid. I'm telling you that right now. He's tough.
He's only given up 1 point to Nealer now and almost 3 full matches.
And he's riding him, and he's working for a pin, and he's doing everything he can. He's tough on top.
There's a point.
It's
3-0.
over. Clayton Clip Dogs. If that's what told us what is true, there's going to be a big party at the Rainbow Inn tonight.
Rainbow Inn, God.
Is that where is that?
I've actually spent a couple nights in the Rainbow Inn, believe it or not.
Is that the establishment in Clayton?
That is. I mean, I don't know how a kid from Gibbstown ended up at the Rainbow Inn in Clayton.
Clayton Clip Dogs look like they look excited.
Well,
they're happy. They're standing up. He let him up. He let him up.
Doesn't matter.
Clayton
1
knew.
point.
They told their gun what he had to do, and he did it. He knew it.
Okay, looks like Clayton's going to win the team championship. We'll find out. We'll take a break. More after this. Back at Gloucester County College, and for the 2nd straight year, John Van Brill joins us as the most outstanding wrestler of this tournament. Last year you shared it with Skabinski, but congratulations, because I know you wrestled Rivera before dual meet. You lost by a point. What was your mindset coming into this week?
I knew I could win, obviously, and been working hard since then, and I knew I could do it, so just had to do what I had to do.
Talk about this team, because you guys are solid in the middle. I've never seen a middle of the lineup like that in South Jersey in a long time. So does that help you guys push each other?
Yeah, it does. Every time, you think you beat somebody in the room, you have somebody tougher to wrestle, and everybody just keeps getting better.
Ralph, this kid just lugs around chlorine all day, every day during the summertime, builds up those muscles. You have any questions?
Yeah, Johnny, congratulations, first of all. What was different between this match and the dual meet match? I didn't see the dual meet match, but it seemed to me that you were well in control on your feet during this match. What would you say the difference was between this match and the dual meet match?
I was a lot more focused, a lot more ready to go, and I think there was a lot of factors, but I think the main ones that I, was working hard since that loss to get revenge on it. And I think that was
maybe it was a good thing that you lost. Now going into regions, that you probably sealed the number 1 seed. Do you feel any added pressure with this win? You'll probably be the number 1 seed, the guy to beat at 126 in Region 8.
No, I don't really feel pressure. I mean, the worst that can happen is you lose, and I guess I'll just go out there and do my best.
Good attitude. Well, congratulations. That's a heck of a match. Right after the match was done, I said, there's your outstanding wrestler.
Yes, congratulations, John.
Thanks a lot.
We're trying to get Dan Antonelli in here, and while he's doing that, Clearview finished 2nd. Here we go, coach of the top team in District 29. We're going to go grab him right there. Dan, congratulations.
Congratulations, Coach.
Back in December, somebody said to you, you'd have the team that wins the District 29 team championship. What would you have said?
I was wondering what they were talking about. I mean, I knew I had a good group of kids and a lot of kids that worked hard, and but they started peaking at the right time, getting better and better, and started realizing kind of what they had in the room.
Well, we talked about this. We talked about it through the match. The key to your team was the depth. You guys were solid, 103 to heavyweight.
Yeah, I mean, that's been our key all year. I mean, we have a couple of standouts, but, the kids just keep working in the room. We got good depth up and down, and, they battle for every point. I mean, we're scrappers. We're not savvy wrestlers out there by any means, but we scrap for everything, and it's a testament to the kids, hard work throughout the year.
I also want to say, by the way, congratulations for being the coach of the year also. Ralph, anything?
Yeah, did you know that you needed the one win after going into 220 when you were favored at 220 in heavyweight? Did you know that one win would seal it? And more importantly, did Remeditor know that one win would seal it?
Be honest with you, Ralph, no. I didn't even worry about the team points at all. I tell kids when we're coming in here, it's nice to have and it's great to have, but, it's team all year with kids, and they don't need any more pressure wrestling in district finals or anything like that. I didn't tell them anything. I don't have anyone keeping the points. I told them I don't want to hear anything. Just let them go out and wrestle. This is for them. This is individual postseason tournaments, and I don't want any more pressure on these kids. So it's great to have and great to get, but we had no clue.
He certainly wrestled a perfect match, and he looks to be, I was telling John earlier, he looks to be the heavyweight to beat in Region 8. Do you feel the same way that Tom looks to be the heavyweight to beat in Region 8?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's established himself that this year with a lot of his big wins, what he did last year also, placing fourth down there, and, the only returning guy, that's placed. There's no doubt about it, and Tommy just keeps working hard, and hopefully, we get on the podium somewhere in Atlantic City, hopefully.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Dan. Way to go. Well, Ralph, we thought it'd be a close one when we went into this. Paulsboro finishes third, Clearview second, and Clayton first.
Well, going into the finals, we knew what the score was, and I thought that Clayton was in trouble, but they got the win. And the key to it, we couldn't say it more enough, was Clayton's balance from 103 to heavyweight.
Okay, once again, we'd like to thank the 3rd Legislative District, Senator Sweeney, Assemblyman Kelly, Assemblywoman Riley for their help bringing us this match, and for the entire crew here at the Gloucester County Educational Network. I'm John Mondelli. We'll see you next week in Egg Harbor.